to GeoName channel again. Today in this video I'll show you guys an interface of the QGIS. For those who are not familiar with QGIS, can take a look at my previous videos which I show you guys how to download and install QGIS from their official website, which is totally a free software, can be downloaded. Alright, so for start we click on this bar and then type QGIS and then it comes up and then click the open. And this is also the latest version of the QGIS, which is recently released in their official website. Alright, once you open the QGIS, you see here on top there's a news, there's some project template, new empty project. On the left you see the layers and this our environment and some toolbox on top. But for start we click on the new empty project, which is here. Double click on it and you get this big wide screen here. So this wide screen, we call it the map canvas. This is basically used for visualizing the data raster and creating map analysis purposes, and it can be usable. On the left you see the layer. This layer can be added, you can add dot on it, you can change the properties of this, and also customize any symbols you have, so which I explain to you guys later on our project on the next videos. So these are also on top of some of the tools we use it, which can be added from this. If you click on the right click on these bars, you see the bunch of the tools and toolbars and panel can be added. But for those who are beginner, I highly recommend only use the browser and the layer. We don't much deal with the rest of that, which can be usable in the following hard project. But for beginner, these two are enough. So these two also already added to QGIS. You can see there is a layer and also there's a browser. You can also, if you click on the little bottom here, you can also separate them from each other and you can bring it to anywhere you want. You can either to the top or you can bring it to the left or right, but it depends on your choice. I prefer basically to come to the right, and once you bring it to the right there's a blue ribbon appear and then you double click on it and then it's added to that side. Yeah, so basically on the browser, that's a very good tools. You can directly bring your map and all your you can see the driver of your computer here, and you can find your saved data of the QGIS and add it to a map canvas. And here on the layer also, once you add it, you can see all the layer of for example, if you add a map, comes here and then you can change it later, properties, and customize any symbols or changing any data you wanted with that. I'm not go through all these material at the beginning, but I'll just show you guys these two, which is very important at the moment. And here you can see some of the zooming part, which can be seen in any other softwares, common softwares, and navigation map or pan map can also use to moving the map area. On the bottom you can see some of the coordinate scales, magnifier, rotation, and the projection of the layer. I believe this is the most important one of that. If you click on it, left click on it, you see the screen something like that. In this screen, it basically shows that the where are you located. So for those of the people who work on site, they want to get the right coordinates. So it is very important to explain to determine in your software QGIS that where are you located. So for example, I live in the Australia, and so and I know this is already saved here. It shows that the area I live in Australia. And but basically what you can do is you can type VGS, and then you get the bar on the bottom of that. You can see that the VGIS 84, and then if you bring it up and down, you see that this map on the below changing. So depends on area if you live, you can click and find your location. And it's very important before you do any project, adjust your coordinate, adjust your location of area if you're living at the moment. So yeah, so once you did find your location, you might be in different continent, different countries, but you can, once you found it, you can apply it and just add it for on top coordinate reference system. You don't need to change it later. Sometimes it might be changed by if you don't use the QGIS for a while, but it's better you always check it before do any further. So for me, I click on that, then I apply it. And if you come here, it's now changing to my location. Oops, I did the wrong one. Sorry. This is need to delete that. You click on this and then apply it. So now it's all set in my location now. See that? Then leave it like that. Alright guys, the rest is okay. And once you finish it, you can also save it here and then make a new project. And I'll go through very simple stuff like that. And I imagine you guys are familiar with these toolbars. Zoom in and zoom out, and some of the tools which I explained is very important. I explain in my next video. Thank you so much for watching this video.